everyone. I'm Michelle Meyer, and I did a graphic identity package for California Institute for Global Education. My client was Chu-En Tao, and my advisor was Bobby Long. California Institute for Global Education, or CalGE, is a local startup nonprofit organization who believes in the power and impact of quality education for students in the United States and abroad. They provide quality education programs for students in high school, professionals, and their main project right now is TIMS, Technology, Innovation, and Marine Science. It's a summer camp. They had it last year. They stayed here. The group of students stayed at CSU Monterey Bay and had courses taught by CSU Monterey Bay professors where they learned marine science, robotics, and visited local museums and universities in California to see. They visited Stanford, Berkeley, and they also visited San Francisco, local tourist sites in California, and so these are some of the students from the camp. The girl on the left is making an app, and they're doing marine science in the middle at a local Moss Landing site. So their problem is that they lack representation. Their previous logo was made in Microsoft Word, didn't really communicate what the organization does, and their logo wasn't put on their website. They had another logo featured on their summer camp flyer that didn't correlate at all with their main logo, and their website was very template based with stock photos. My solution for CalGE was a new logo and graphic identity package to communicate what the program offers. This is my new logo, and I created a stationery for the organization, a brochure for them to use to bring and use in the community and abroad to showcase the programs that they provide. And on the top right is the website, one of the website pages I designed for them. They asked me to design a different logo specifically for the science camp, TIMS, and they'll be using that this summer. This program doubled in size this summer, and they'll have the t-shirt. This is the summer camp flyer in the bottom right, and the banner on the upper right. And it's sponsored by CSU Monterey Bay, and the CalGE logo will also be on it. My design process, I started with research. I looked at other organizations that also provide similar programs. I sketched out ideas for the logos, and then I went into designing. I went on the computer and started designing my sketches, making them digital. And then I refined these designs, meeting with my client a few times through each semester. I worked with my classmates and my advisor to figure out which logos worked best and communicated this organization the best. I tested these logos and all the other print materials I made with my classmates and my peers. And then I evaluated to see which one worked the best. And that is how I came up with all the print materials that I used. The tools I used were Adobe Acrobat to print my material. I used Illustrator to make vector graphics, InDesign to make the website and brochure, Photoshop to make print-ready photos, and I used Google Web Designer to make a video bumper animation for their logo. I learned more experience in Illustrator and InDesign. I learned to create mock-ups with the designs I've made, and I got experience in Google Web Designer. I hadn't had much experience in animation before, which was fun. I learned how to make a graphic standards guidelines, which is very important in the graphic industry, to showcase how your logo needs to be used among various print materials online and other formats. I learned how to communicate with a client, nonprofit. It was very important to communicate with them on a weekly basis at least. And project management, which I'm still in the process of learning. So there's me with the client, Chu-En Tao, and working late in the lab. Oh. It's not gonna play, is it? Oh well, if you'd like to come see my animation, please come to room 110. It'll be there. Thank you.